A new report from the CDC shows that almost 40,000 people died in gun violence in 2017. This, of course, does not mean that guns should be banned. The problem isn't the guns. The guns don't do the killing. The people do the killing. So maybe we should ban people? Is that the argument now? Welcome to the FWOT Show on the Coil Entertainment Network. I'm Rob Steele. That's Jesus Jones in the background. And this week I'm going to do a bit of fact-checking. Because, someone needs to do it. No, Donald Trump doesn't. He had a big speech this past week concerning his wall. The wall he wants to build between the United States and Mexico to prevent illegal immigration. Tunnels. They've got never mind, he's not going to listen to that anyway. But during his speech, let's take looks at a few pieces of it. Like Trump said, a lot of the wall is built. It has been very effective. No, not really. As a matter of fact, under the Trump administration, 70 miles of wire have been put up, and they've kind of, repaired the fence that's already there. The difference between a fence and a wall at this point, it's kind of negligible. Although, according to the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol protection officials, the number of illegal immigrants crossing the U.S.-Mexico border is up by around 300,000. So yeah, up and working, except in every possible way. Let's see, he also said San Diego. Illegal traffic dropped 92% once the wall was up. Well, according to the Department of Homeland Security, the wall in San Diego was built in 1992. And an agency spokesperson says that illegal traffic has dropped 92% in the past 23 years. Now, that's starting 1995. Where was Trump in 1995? Well, according to the tax records that the New York Times obtained, Donald Trump was in the process of losing $916 million. Because that is winning? Well, let's see. More quotes. How about, people are pouring into our country, including terrorists. We have terrorists, but we caught 10 terrorists. These are over the last very short period of time. 10. Well, yes and no. DHS says, yes, 10 known terrorist suspects a day attempt to travel to the U.S. and we catch them. Over the U.S.-Mexico border? No. There's no credible information to back that up. So basically, his entire speech seems to be completely made up. What? Donald Trump making up a speech? No, can't be. Yeah, actually, it is. Which leads me to this other thing that's been floating around Facebook. It's a comparison between Donald Trump and Spider-Man. Because Donald Trump really is Spider-Man, according to this article, image, something. It's a meme, and no, he's not. It breaks it down. There's a comparison. Yes, they're both New Yorkers. Donald Trump wears a red hat. Spider-Man wears a red mask. Spider-Man hates crime and supports the police. Donald Trump commits crimes and seems to be trying to dismantle most of our major national police forces. Let's see, they're both married to a model. Gotcha on that one. But the main argument being that Donald Trump has never been seen with Spider-Man at the same time, leading people to believe, and that scares me that people believe this, that Donald Trump is Spider-Man. No, I'm afraid the only real comparison here, because New Yorker, there's millions of New Yorkers. There's even millions of red hats. The main thing here, and this is the only real comparison, is that Donald Trump and Spider-Man both leave behind this white sticky residue. That's about it. Yes, I did go there. I mean, seriously, of these two characters, unfortunately, only one of them is grounded in reality. And what terrifies me is that one is Spider-Man. You may have seen this earlier this week. 60 Minutes did an interview with Elon Musk, the guy who runs Tesla, the company that's making cars that can drive themselves. And there was a big problem with the interview on 60 Minutes because he took his hands off the wheel while he put it in auto drive mode. And people complained, oh, that's unsafe. Look how unsafe that it's terribly unsafe, except, I mean, it's over 99% of all instances where these modern Tesla cars drive themselves, they do just fine. Yes, one of them did have an accident a couple years ago. That was the driver's fault. Not exactly the, horrendous thing that they're making this out to be. Tesla cars not only can drive themselves, they can park themselves without someone in the car. There's even a bit of the key fob where you go click and it sends a signal to the car that says, come get me. It unparks itself safely and drives itself to where you are. These cars are probably a lot safer than the ones we're driving. And by we, I mean anyone who can't afford a Tesla. Unfortunately, the people who can afford a Tesla fall into that category of, 1%ers, which in a sense could be a good thing because I have trouble trusting them with the crayons. I don't want to trust them with the car. If you agree with that or disagree with that, contact me through the website, thefwotshow.com, where there are buttons for Facebook and Twitter and email and all that good stuff. There's also buttons to subscribe to the show, hint, hint, on iTunes or the Google Play Store or YouTube even. Yes, the video version is still on its way. No, unfortunately, that mystery thing I told you about that I was going to do for Christmas got cleared up, damn it. I'm very annoyed by that. But you can make that up to me by going to the FWOT shop, of which there is a button. Pick up a t-shirt or a pillow or a phone case or something. It would be greatly appreciated and it would make me feel better. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, goody. They just announced their new inductees for 2019. And there are some people I agree with, like The Cure, finally getting in, Def Leppard, Janet Jackson, Stevie Nicks, even if she sounds like a goat in all of her songs. I get that she's going in. Radiohead, I don't get. But you know what? I don't have to get all of them. That's fine. What did annoy me was that 9 Inch Nails is being snubbed. And if you've listened to the past several shows, they keep coming up. I like 9 Inch Nails. They should be in because they inspired bands like Radiohead. Hint. Anyway, when asked about the omission from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Trent Reznor said, and I'll quote, I honestly couldn't give less of a shit. And I think that pretty much sums up the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for me. Have a good week, everybody. I'll see you next week with a Christmas Carol special. Brace yourself, it's gonna be fun.